Part 1. Speak English faster. Welcome, my amazing students. Today is not just another lesson. It's the start of a transformation. Imagine a version of yourself who speaks English fluently, confidently, and effortlessly. You walk into any room and speak with ease, connecting with people from all over the world. That version of you is not a dream. It's a reality waiting to happen. And today, we are going to unlock that potential. This lesson is your golden ticket to speaking English fast, fluently, and with confidence. So, take a deep breath, believe in yourself, and let's make history together. Let's begin. The first thing I want you to understand is this. Speaking English is a skill, not a talent. Nobody is born knowing how to speak English, not even native speakers. They learn it step by step, starting with the basics, and that's exactly what you'll do too. But here's the secret. You don't need years to become fluent. With the right approach, consistent practice, and dedication, you can speed up your learning and see results much faster than you think. Now let's talk about the most common problem beginners face. Fear. Many people are scared of making mistakes. Let me tell you something. Mistakes are your best friends. They show you what to improve, and every time you make one, you're one step closer to fluency. So, from today onwards, promise yourself, I will not be afraid of mistakes. I will embrace them because they are part of my growth. Speaking English fast doesn't mean speaking without thinking or rushing through words. It's about communicating clearly and naturally. To achieve this, the first step is to build your confidence. Start by using simple sentences. For example, instead of saying, I am wondering if you could help me with this, say, can you help me? Simplicity is the key to speaking fast and fluently. To help you get started, I want you to practice speaking out loud. Right now, wherever you are, say these sentences after me. Hello. How are you? I am learning English, and I am improving every day. This is my year to become fluent. Speak these sentences loudly and proudly. Don't worry if you feel shy or nervous. The more you speak, the more comfortable you'll become. Now, let's focus on vocabulary. Vocabulary is the heart of any language. Without words, you cannot express yourself. But here's a mistake many learners make. They try to memorize too many words at once. You don't need to know every word in the dictionary to speak English. Instead, focus on learning the words you use in your daily life. For example, think about your morning routine. You wake up, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, and go to work or school. Learn the words and phrases for these actions first. Here's a small exercise. Think about your breakfast. If you eat bread, eggs, or drink coffee, learn how to say those words in English. Then make a simple sentence. I eat eggs and bread for breakfast. My favorite drink is coffee. Say these sentences out loud right now. Feel the words roll off your tongue. This is how you train your brain to think in English. Speaking of thinking in English, let's talk about an important shift you need to make. Many learners translate sentences from their native language into English. This slows you down and makes speaking harder. The solution? Start thinking directly in English. You might wonder, how do I do that? Here's how. Begin with small steps. When you see something, name it in English. For example, if you see a car, say car. If you see a tree, say tree. Do this every day, and your brain will naturally start switching to English. Another way to think in English is to talk to yourself. Yes, you heard me right. Talk to yourself in English. When you're alone, Describe what you're doing. For example, if you're cooking, say, I'm chopping vegetables. Now I'm boiling water. It might feel strange at first, but it's one of the most effective ways to practice speaking. Now let's make your practice fun. Watching English movies or shows is an excellent way to improve. Choose a movie you love and watch it with subtitles. Listen carefully to how the actors speak. Repeat their lines, copying their tone and pronunciation. For example, if you watch a scene where someone says, "I'm so happy to see you," pause and repeat the line. Say it exactly as they do. This technique, called shadowing, helps you improve both your speed and pronunciation. Music is another fun way to learn. Listen to English songs and sing along. Songs help you learn new words and improve your rhythm when speaking. Start with simple songs like "Let It Be" by the Beatles. Look up the lyrics, sing them, and feel the music improve your fluency. A big part of speaking fast and fluently is pronunciation. English has some tricky sounds, but don't worry. We'll tackle them together. Let's start with the "th" sound, like in the word think. Place your tongue between your teeth and blow out air gently. Practice saying think, thank, and three. Another sound is the R sound, as in red or run. Curl your tongue slightly and say red, run, round. Repeat these sounds daily and you'll notice improvement. Now I want you to practice short, common phrases. These are the building blocks of fluency. Learn phrases you can use every day, such as, "How are you?" "What's your name?" "Can you help me?" "I'm learning English." Practice saying these phrases quickly and clearly. Once you're comfortable, try combining them into longer sentences. For example, "Hi, how are you?" "My name is your name." "I'm learning English, and I'd love to practice with you." Are you feeling the energy yet? Good, because we're just getting started. To speak English fast, you need to immerse yourself in the language. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Change your phone's language settings to English. Label things in your house with their English names. Listen to English podcasts while you cook or exercise. The more you expose yourself to English, the faster you'll learn. Remember, fluency is not about perfection. It's about communication. Don't wait until you feel ready to speak. Start now, even if your sentences are simple. For example, instead of saying, "I am not sure if I will go to the market today," say, "I don't know if I'll go to the market." Keep it simple, keep it clear, and keep speaking. This lesson is your roadmap to success. You now have the tools to speak English fast and fluently. But the journey doesn't stop here. Practice daily, stay consistent, and never give up. Your fluency is closer than you think. Part 2. Train your voice, muscles, and ears to speak English fast. Well, it's time to dive even deeper into the process. Speaking English fluently isn't just about words or grammar. It's also about how you sound. To become a fluent speaker, you need to train your mouth, your voice, and your ears. Let me show you how to do this step by step in a way that's easy to follow and super effective. Speaking English requires using certain muscles in your mouth and tongue in ways you might not be used to. Think of it like exercise for your body. If you want strong muscles, you need to practice. In the same way, your mouth muscles need training to pronounce English sounds clearly and confidently. Here's a simple exercise to start. Say la, la, la while lifting the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. This helps with the L sound, like in light or love. Next, Try ta to practice the T sound, like in table or talk. Finally, say ra to train for the tricky R sound, as in read or run. Repeat these exercises daily for just 5 minutes. This will strengthen your tongue and improve your ability to pronounce difficult words. Listening is one of the most powerful ways to learn. Think of how babies learn to speak. They listen to their parents and copy their sounds. You can do the same. Find native speakers to listen to, whether it's in movies, podcasts, or YouTube videos. Pay attention to how they pronounce words, their intonation, the rise and fall of their voice, and their rhythm. Here's an example. If you hear someone say, "How's it going?" Notice how they don't say each word slowly like, "How?" "Is it going?" Instead, they connect the words smoothly. "How's it going?" Try to repeat it the same way. Pause the video or audio and say it out loud until you feel comfortable. Practice tip. Choose one sentence from a video or podcast and repeat it 10 times, exactly as the speaker says it. This technique is called shadowing. It helps you sound natural and improves your speed. Your voice is your most important tool in learning to speak English. To train it, you need to use it, loudly and confidently. Reading out loud is one of the easiest ways to practice. Pick a short paragraph or even a single sentence and read it aloud, focusing on clarity and pronunciation. For example, read this sentence. "Today, I am practicing my English, and I will improve every day." Say it slowly the first time, focusing on each word. Then say it faster, as if you were talking to a friend. Feel your voice and your confidence growing as you speak. Before you say a sentence, visualize it in your mind. See the words as if they're written on a screen. This helps you think in English and speak without hesitation. For example, if you want to say, "I'm going to the market," imagine the words in your head. "I'm going to the market." This technique trains your brain to think in English and prepares your mouth to speak. To speak English fast, you need to practice the kind of sentences you'll actually use. Let's go through some common daily conversations and practice them together. At a store, you. "Excuse me, how much is this?" Storekeeper, "It's $10. You. "Thank you, I'll take it." At a restaurant, you. "Can I have the menu, please?" Waiter, "Here you go." You. "I'd like a pizza and a coffee." Practice these dialogues out loud, even if you're alone. Imagine you're really there talking to someone. The more you do this, the more natural it will feel. Record yourself. Hear your progress. This might feel strange at first, but trust me, it's a game changer. Use your phone to record yourself speaking English. Read a short paragraph, answer a question, or even introduce yourself. Then listen to the recording. Pay attention to your pronunciation, speed, and fluency. Ask yourself, did I sound clear? Did I connect the words smoothly? What can I improve? Don't be too hard on yourself. Remember, this is about progress, not perfection. Repeat the exercise every week, and you'll be amazed at how much you improve. Build your listening skills. Train your ears. Listening and speaking go hand in hand. To speak fluently, you need to train your ears to understand English quickly. Start with slow, clear audio, like beginner podcasts, and gradually move to faster speech, like movies or news. Here's a fun exercise. Listen to a sentence, pause the audio, and try to repeat the sentence exactly as you heard it. For example, if the speaker says, "What are you doing today?" Pause and repeat, "What are you doing today?" This improves your listening skills and helps you mimic native pronunciation. Questions are a great way to keep a conversation going. Learn simple question patterns and practice them daily. For example, what do you do? Where are you from? How do you spend your weekends? Answer these questions yourself, like this. Question: what do you do? Answer: I am a student. I am learning English. Question: where are you from? Answer: I am from your country. Practice these with a friend or even in front of a mirror. The more you practice, the more confident you'll feel. Break the fast-speaking barrier. One trick to speaking faster is to practice tongue twisters. These are sentences that are challenging to say quickly, but they train your mouth and brain to work together. Try this one. She sells seashells by the seashore. Say it slowly at first, then faster. It might feel funny, but it's a great exercise to improve your speed and clarity. Celebrate small wins every time you practice, no matter how small. You're making progress. Celebrate it. Spoke a sentence correctly today? Amazing. Learned a new phrase? Fantastic. These small wins add up and keep you motivated. You now have even more tools to master English speaking. Remember, fluency is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Part 3. Unlock your best potential. Master English. Speaking with these next-level techniques. This part is designed to be your best guide ever, so take a deep breath, focus, and let's get started. Remember, you're not just learning English, you're mastering it, step by step. Speak, even if it's not perfect. Fluency over perfection. The more you speak, the better you'll get, even if your sentences aren't perfect at first. For example, if you want to say, yesterday, I went to the market and bought apples. But you say, yesterday, I go market and buy apples. That's okay. You're communicating, and that's what matters. Over time, as you keep practicing, you'll learn to correct yourself naturally. Speak like a native fluent. Speakers don't just say words. They have a rhythm and flow to their speech. This is called intonation, and it's the way your voice goes up and down when you speak. Learning this will make you sound more natural. Here's an example. A native speaker might say, "What are you doing?" with their voice rising on what and falling on doing. Practice this by listening to native speakers and copying their rhythm. Try this exercise. 1. Say, "How are you?" with a happy tone. 2nd, say, "How are you?" with a curious tone. 3rd, say, "How are you?" with a serious tone. Notice how your voice changes? This is intonation, and it's a key part of sounding fluent. Think in phrases, not words. One mistake beginners make is thinking of English one word at a time. Instead, think in phrases or chunks of language. These are groups of words that often go together and make speaking much faster and easier. Here are some common chunks to learn and practice. How's it going? Let me think about it. I don't know. Practice these phrases every day, and soon you won't need to translate from your native language. You'll speak naturally. Learn to ask and answer questions. Conversations made easy. Speaking English is all about conversations, and the best conversations are full of questions and answers. Here are some powerful examples of how to practice. Practice asking questions. What's your name? Where are you from? What's your favorite food? Practice answering questions. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. What do you do for fun? I love watching movies and reading books. Repeat these questions and answers with a friend or even in front of a mirror. The goal is to get comfortable talking about yourself and asking about others. Sometimes, the best way to practice is to use what's around you. Look at the objects in your room and describe them in English. For example, table. This is my table. It's made of wood. I use it to study and work. Phone. This is my phone. I use it to call my friends and learn English. By practicing with real objects, you connect English to your daily life, making it easier to remember words and sentences. Try to match the speaker's pronunciation, rhythm, and speed. For example, if the speaker says, "I'm really excited to be here today," pause and repeat, "I'm really excited to be here today." This technique helps you sound more natural and confident. Fluency isn't just about speaking correctly, it's about speaking smoothly. To practice this, try saying sentences faster than usual. Start slow, then gradually increase your speed. Try this sentence. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Say it slowly first, then faster and faster. This trains your tongue to move quickly and smoothly. Use mirrors for confidence. One of the best ways to improve your speaking skills is to practice in front of a mirror. Watch your mouth as you speak and notice how you form words. This builds confidence and helps you focus on pronunciation. Stand in front of a mirror and say, "Hi, my name is your name. I am learning English and I'm getting better every day." Smile as you speak. It makes your voice sound more friendly and confident. Join a practice community. Speak with real people. Find friends, family, or online groups where you can practice speaking English. Even if you make mistakes, it's okay. The goal is to get used to speaking with real people. Ask a friend, "Can we practice English together for 10 minutes every day?" Join a conversation group and introduce yourself. "Hi, I'm your name and I'm learning English." Stay consistent. The secret to speaking English fast isn't just practicing a lot, it's practicing regularly. Even 10 minutes a day is enough if you stay consistent. Make English part of your daily life. Talk to yourself in English while cooking or cleaning. Watch English videos during lunch breaks. Speak to friends or family in English, even if it's just a few sentences. One of the best ways to master English is by teaching someone else. Share what you've learned with a friend or even pretend to teach a class. This makes your knowledge stronger and more permanent. Let me tell you this. You can and will become fluent in English. It's not about being perfect today. It's about showing up every day. Think about why you started learning English. Is it to talk to people around the world? To grow in your career? To feel more confident? Hold on to that reason and never let it go. Remember, every time you say a new word, you're building a bridge to your dreams. Every mistake you make is proof that you're trying. And every bit of practice you do is a step closer to success. You are unstoppable. You are powerful. You are a learner who doesn't give up. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. The world is waiting for your voice. Speak up and own it. Let's end with this mantra. I am learning English. I am improving every day. I will succeed.